What happens when I am playing a game at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
I just hear prompts and repeat them.
Yeah, same for me, honestly. Okay, hello everybody. How are you all today? Thank you for being here. I am doing 2 streams on Tuesdays because I wanted to be able to still stream with this lovely gentleman here on the screen with me.
You flatter me.
And he's sleeping in the middle of the nightly ones, so.
Oh, I was like, where are you going with this sentence? I thought you were going to say he's sleeping right now.
Yeah, he's sleeping right now. Right now, you're sleeping. He's sleepwalking, just in case anybody was wondering.
Sleep streaming.
Sleep streaming. Okay.
I've done that before during Perfect Pancake or during 3-play.
Truth. Everybody was excited, by the way, about us continuing tomorrow because people were sad that we had to cancel it last week.
Yeah, last week sucked.
Yeah, to Mama last night during my stream, she's like, did I miss an episode or did we skip a week? I'm like, oh yeah, we had to cancel last Wednesday because of Kat and Jace both having family emergencies come up the night before. And she's like, oh, okay. But it's happening tomorrow or Wednesday, right? I'm like, I'm glad people are excited for it.
I'm surprised how much people like it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's okay. Fun. I'm glad people like it.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. It's just surprising.
Okay. So we have the pronoun with us.
Hello, pronoun.
We have
Spence. Hello, long time no see.
It's
been like 5 minutes.
Spence has been exceptionally helpful with this romance project that I am working on for Nano. Just quick shout out to her. Thank you for being so helpful.
Thank you for being a friend. Yeah.
Trying to write a sonnet, it's pretty infuriating. I've never written a sonnet. I have no experience with writing sonnets. But good luck. Also, hello, CB. And Devin is here. It's not a stream without Devin. Oh, and Spence is going to have to dip soon. Apparently going to spend some time outside with the family while the weather's nice. Well, have fun. You got to appreciate the nice weather while it's still there.
It's like 80 today. It's crazy.
It's been crazy cold the last few days because we have a cold front that came in suddenly, and like to the point where even Jordan has been asking me to turn the heaters on, and usually it's too hot when the heaters are on for him.
We're considering turning the air conditioning on.
Haley is awesome. That is the truth. I did not get a timer ready yet because I am a lazy piece of crap and didn't do it.
How about because you're a mom and you had to mom?
I was joking, by the way. I don't actually think of myself as a lazy piece of crap. Like I am aware that I am lazy, but I'm not a piece of crap. So just in case anybody had doubts. Okay. All right. Noelle, stop throwing toys at me.
Because you were a mom and you had to mom.
I should be able to do this because I read music. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about sonnets. I just read a couple of them in my life.
Certain meter that has to be followed. Certain rhyme schemes.
Yeah, isn't it iambic pentameter most of the time?
I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a long time.
I think it's iambic. I think that for Shakespeare's sonnets, they were all written in iambic pentameter except for a couple. But I can't entirely remember which ones. We're
I
not
don't
ready.
believe you because I have nothing to argue against with this.
Okay. Excuse me while I chow down on this chocolate. What's the matter? You're stuck? Hold on just a moment.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. She's not stuck. She ran away.
Iambic pentameter, 10 syllables per line. And I think there's a certain rhyme scheme with the different lines.
Noelle said, I'm stuck. And then I get up to help her and she runs away. I guess you weren't as stuck as you thought you were, child. Okay, well, how's everybody doing today? And since this is a writing stream, what is your current word count and what do you need to reach your goal today?
My word count is 0 and I need 0 to reach my goal.
Well, I need to be working on this thing. So that's what I'm going to work on today. But my word count for Nano is like 4,000 something now. I finally made it past 4,000. I think I'm going to try to maybe do like a 10K day or something this weekend to see if I can like catch up. But we'll see.
Well, I mean, Saturday is an all-day write-a-thon.
Truth.
Which I am one of the hosts of.
Sweet.
I am host of the 4 o'clock leg, but because so many people signed up, she split the time into hour increments. So I am only going to be on for an hour Saturday.
Yeah, the one that I'm setting up is 2 hours with 30 minutes in between.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, so.
There's going to be none of that going on here.
That sounds like it's going to be a fun weekend.
It is going to be very quick fire.
Just quick, to the next person. Quick, to the next person.
Basically.
Well, I'll have to, oh, goodness gracious, this child today.
And I told them that, I have to save room for you and Amber. But after that, I can have, a bunch more people.
Oh, I'm flattered. Okay. By the way, for anybody who was wondering about the write-a-thon that I'm putting together for the last day of Nano, there are 3 spots still open for people to host.
But as far as Eastern time zones are concerned, it is the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm. It's probably why they're the last ones available.
But if you're like, I don't know, British or Australian, they would be good time slots.
Yeah, and whatever time slots don't get taken, I guess I'll have to cover them myself. But I'm sure people will sign up, and I'm trying to give to like the end of, or maybe like the middle of next week before I close the sign-ups down. I don't know. Depends on how quickly they fill up. We'll see. But let me grab actually the link for the spreadsheet to sign up for one and put in the chat just in case people want to that have not yet.
I'm trying to remember. Does the sonnet go A B A B C D C D and then E E F F or something like that?
I have no idea.
I'm scouring my memory instead of going to Google, which would take me about 10 seconds. A memory of something that's like 25 years ago.
CB has 44K for Nano. I'm jealous. And the sonnet has been written. Woohoo!
Noises.
Yeah, that's right, I think. Okay, so for the write-a-thon for the last day of Nano, the spots that are available is 2:30 to 4:30 a.m., 5 to 7 a.m., and these are all in Eastern time, and 3:30 to 5:30 a.m. the next morning, because it goes from midnight Eastern to just after midnight Hawaiian time, so that we can cover like the whole last day, at least US-wise. And if I have international people that want to have it cover theirs too, I guess we just do like a really, really long write-a-thon. So, and it pretty much makes sense. Yay!
Now, is this for school or a sonnet that you're actually putting into your fanfic? Like, is Pepper going to write the sonnet?
Or Tony to Pepper, because that's totally something he would do. At least I think it's totally something he would do, because he seems kind of like a hopeless romantic to me.
Okay. I am not familiar enough with the characters to...
He's like super, no, well, not super. He's arrogant, and he's a good guy, and he's like super full of himself and stuff. But he really is in love with Pepper and has like this idealistic life type, like, oh, I want to have like a family and all this kind of stuff. And he's like super sweet. I don't know. I feel like he would totally write a sign. It's for their writing group homework. I don't know. You can tell me if I'm wrong, CB, because you're much more familiar with the ins and outs of those characters than I am. I just feel like Tony would totes write a sonnet for Pepper.
And now that is your new assignment, is to include a sonnet from Tony to Pepper in one of your stories.
Good luck. All right, let's get into our
Challenge
first
given.
sprint. Okay, is everybody ready? And in 3, 2, 1, go.
chime.
I'm running my own stream. Yes, Jace is in it. I'm doing 2 on Tuesday because I still wanted to be able to stream with Jace, and he can't be at my nighttime ones.
Hey, Jordan.
Sleeping. He says hi to you, Jordan.
Hi to meet you.
You're high to meet me? I didn't know that was a requirement.
What do you say?
He said, "Oh, you're high to meet me? I didn't know that was a requirement." Okay, I made some progress in this chapter because I'm just going through and taking my marks that I made in the book and putting them in the document, so it's a little bit quicker.
Not for you. Yeah, no.
And we have
Hello,
Charlie.
Long time no see.
So long. Yeah, and I can't be at the nighttime one either.
You want wine?
So this is awesome.
Yeah.
So,
I did move it up an hour, by the way. For anybody who's wondering, I moved the nighttime stream to 10 Eastern instead of 11 Eastern.
Yeah.
10 Eastern instead of 11 Eastern.
Why are you telling Eastern time? We live on the
Because
Pacific Coast.
most people use Eastern time because it's just because there's people literally all over the place.
But we're in Oregon. We don't use Eastern time. We use Pacific.
I do use Pacific, but I use Eastern time when I'm talking to other people,
Same.
especially both of the people on the screen with me live in Eastern time.
Actually, I live
Charlie's in
in
Central.
Oh, never mind. Eastern and Central.
Well, technically, like, TVs would say Eastern and Pacific because
No, they would say, like they say 8/7 Central, which is Eastern and Central time. They don't say Pacific time.
I've had lots of them that say Eastern Pacific.
I've never heard that in my life.
And considering how much of a population exists on the Pacific Coast, it is the same thing.
Goodness gracious.
And usually they the programming for the
My
for the
husband and everybody.
so that on a lot of the televised networks, the Eastern time
Right?
and
Is that what you're
Pacific
saying?
time are the same time because we just time shift it.
Why do you wine?
Okay, let's see. Oh, it does sound like something Tony would do. Yay. I was right about something. After tube homework.
Oh,
Yeah, it might be wise to give me about 5 years to write that. It's nearly 5 years since the last time I wrote one.
do you want any lemon chicken?
But you just finished one. No, I'm fine. Lizzie joined us. Hello, Lizzie.
How's everything
Good.
going with the relocation?
Why are you evacuating?
Pipe burst, flooded
Oh,
the street, and caused all manner of mayhem, and they evacuated them because the sewer's backing up and not
Gross.
working. So
I'm sorry that you have to be evacuated.
That is lovely.
Chase is back with the cats again. Lost cable, so using hotspot. Well, hopefully you can get some stuff done before you have to leave. And hello, Jay. Welcome back.
Hello, Jay.
Not sure if I'll hit word count goals because I'm not productive in hotels. That's understandable.
Well, not that way.
You and I are wavelength. Right.
CB got 175 words. Awesome. Time zones or work.
I'd say
Show me
reproductive,
the
but no,
brain.
not for me. Just picture your hand as a butthole. No, that's your butthole.
I'm
you
sorry, you got on the topic of ASMR earlier. It really does make sense if you understood it, but it's like, yeah. It's the whole ASMR thing.
Great.
Excitement about Charlie's arrival. It's 3 a.m. here, unfortunately. And you're awake, so. Lizzie's in Eastern time.
Yes, it is 4:31
Well,
here.
then make them all do math.
Jay wants to see the child. Can you put the gate down so she can come over there?
You don't want the chocolate after all?
Also, like 100 words. Awesome.
If there's one thing I know about people on the internet, if you make them do math, they will not show up.
Come here. Noel,
Doesn't
come
want
here.
chocolate after all.
Do as much preemptive mathing as you possibly can.
The child has arrived to say hello. Yeah, that is a horse. Say hi, Jay.
Hi.
Say hi, Jay.
Hello, Noel.
Say hi, Jace.
Hi, Jace.
Say hi, Charlie.
Hi, Dave.
Say hi, Devin.
Hi, Devin.
Hi, Lizzie.
Hi, Lucy.
Um,
Hi.
Say hi, pronoun.
Hi, Brian.
Say hi, CB.
Hi, CB. Hi.
Say hi,
Hi.
Spence.
Spence.
Say hi. Oh, that's all. Okay.
She's becoming a lot clearer.
Yeah, she's really starting to be able to speak. I'm gonna put you down now. I love you.
How dare you give me a Grinch moment
No, we're not about you.
this early? I don't need it to go right now. I need it to be miserly and kill all the charactery.
Oh, the later stream is at 3 a.m. Gotcha. It's not 3 a.m. right now. Yeah, so there's the child.
That was the spawn.
What's the matter?
Fork's clean in the dishwasher.
Yeah, the dishwasher's got clean dishes in it.
Hi.
Anybody that wanted to see the child, there you go. Okay, it says it was a tropical storm and the drains won't drain. We have no sewage.
2 minutes.
So it wasn't a pipe bursting. It was a tropical storm.
Okay, I misunderstood. The way you were talking the other day, it sounded like it was. I thought you said a pipe burst. But
15 inches of rain on Sunday morning, or sorry, Monday morning.
On Monday morning.
It looks terrifying.
Oh,
Oh, ugh.
What?
Tropical storm with 15 inches of rain yesterday morning. It sounds scary.
so what are we up to now? Ada?
Well, we've done one sprint.
Oh no, I was thinking about the tropical storms. I was trying to figure out what letter of the Greek alphabet we were at.
I think the one that's
Ada. We're on Iota would be the next one, right?
I think 8 is the one that we've been watching.
Is it tropical storm season right now?
That's been for a bit now.
Yeah,
We've
I
already
don't-
we've
I don't
already
really
gone
get that.
through the entire alphabet and we're into Greek letters.
Yeah, we're into the Greek one.
I don't really get tropical storms near me. That not anything noteworthy or anything like that, so I don't really pay attention.
Yeah, they're moving by us just enough to cause pressure changes for joint problems, and it's in the upper 70s now.
With the shitty drizzle with cold water.
What?
We just get the constant shitty drizzle with cold water.
Truth.
You know,
We're getting into mud season now, so it pretty much just rains constantly.
Shitty drizzle, that's shizzle.
are you seeing it?
Shizzle. Yeah, it's just cold rain all the time. It just constantly drizzling and makes everything muddy and wet and gross.
And that's why I want to
Millennia would be able to absorb the water, but you'd be wrong.
live in Oregon. Faux shizzle.
I can hear the food debate in the background going on, which is very familiar to me because I get into that debate with the kid I teach every day.
Cheese.
I just dropped my plan for
You're not
miss
trying to get the 300K? That's the plan?
Yep, cheese.
Oh, so he was trying to do 300K this month.
Yep, cheese.
Mm.
I don't know if that's the plan.
Well, CB's already at 44K, so
Yeah.
Right here.
wow.
That's a stool.
Good luck.
Jay says it's shizzling.
It's chiseling. It's actually not raining at the moment, but it was drizzling earlier today.
Oh my gosh, it was like torrential downpour like 20 minutes ago.
Was it really? I wasn't paying attention. Apparently, it was torrential downpour like 20 minutes ago. I'm literally sitting in front of a window and I never saw it rain. But
That's okay, your mind was in another world.
I was focusing on this. You want a drink of water? Here you go. Stay here.
Hello. You've made it, have you?
Lemon chicken's like orange chicken. But
Exactly what level of
Let's-
fame are you at now?
Stay here with the water, please. Oh, Christina's here. Hello.
Welcome, Christina.
By the way, Christina Jordan is my doppelganger. We are the same person.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I love his excitement about that. Like, oh god, another one.
Are you singing about the cheese?
Hotspot acts like a fool.
Watch out.
Oh, and I had Christina watch that video, that ASMR video,
Oh no.
and she said, "Where does she come up with this idea? She's amazing. And why is this me as a mom so invasive?"
Like, I'm one of those people that avoid the ASMR because my brain gets fuzzy. Like, it does weird things to me that I don't quite like it. But oh, that was just too funny.
Did Noel put the chair or the bear on my chair, or did you do that?
What's that was me last night.
Sorry, I need to get out of your chair.
We have a giant like those life-size teddy bears. We have one of those, and I put it in the recliner last night. We are both from Oregon. Doppelgangers. Gummy bears.
Which one of you has to be sacrificed so we can break the curse?
If you touch a single hair on Christina's head, I will go doppelganger mama bear all over you.
Oh, honey, I'm not that kind of gay. I don't do hair. I don't do makeup. No.
The brain tingles. Yeah, you missed it earlier, Christina. I made Charlie die. I said, "This is your booty hole."
Gerbils.
You're welcome, Christina.
So,
Okay, let's get into another sprint soon. 'cause
Okay.
You can say whatever you're going to say while I get the sprint ready.
Did Amber talk to you about the book review we wanted to do as a group? Okay, I'll have to bring it up, but I'll bring it up after we're done if you don't have Jordan and Noel in the room.
Okay. Jordan should be back to work by the time this stream's over, so. All right, here we go. 3,
Here we go, one more
2,
time.
1, go! Okay, there's another sprint finished. How did everybody do? I made it through 7 more pages of this, and I made myself some popcorn.
Yay! I am trying to
And
fix.
Jordan sent me another TikTok.
And I've been responding muted.
I am trying to fix what I feel like is a cliche for me beginning to a story that I'm working on. And the other reason I'm fixating on it is because it will actually affect the plot of how the story continues. So, like, and exactly how do our heroes get marooned on the strange planet? Because I have a few like favorite go-tos, and I'm like, I've published way too many books that start like, I need to find a different way for them to get marooned. Because apparently I just like to maroon people in space. Like Lost in Space is apparently my genre.
So what have you used?
Nice.
Well, usually it's some calamity while traveling through hyperspace causes them to get forced out early, and they end up out in the middle of nowhere. And of course, the engines are damaged, and we need to find the polonium that will repair them, kind of thing.
Did you say polonium?
Actually, term of art in sci-fi, any technological item that is made up for plot convenience is polonium. It's just a word that you make up.
I like it.
So you fill in the polonium with whatever you need for the story. So in Star Trek, that's dilithium, right? And I do that one a lot, and that's kind of how I had this story originally starting, but unfortunately, I don't want it to start that way, and so they need to find a way to get them to a place where they technically can't travel. So I don't know. I'm just going to have to pull out all the technobabble, I think.
Cosmic detour.
There's going to be some kind of tachyon cascade that pulls them off course into some kind of a strange Einstein-Rosen bridge. You know, something that sounds possible, but like...
They're kidnapped.
all those words. Actually, ooh, wait a minute.
Well, I was just joking.
That-
Did I give you a thing?
Well, see, knowing how the story is going to end, if they got basically galloped by a space whale, kind of a thing. Not really like a space whale, but you know what I'm saying? Like if they got like, ooh, they could get Jonah'd. They got gobbled up by something and spit out somewhere else. That would be fun. And give a couple chapters of what in the world are we in the middle of? Ooh.
And they get pooped out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. That actually. You know?
And it takes so long to get them out because the space beast is constipated.
Well, see,
And you go, that's your booty hole.
Oh, be careful.
well, see,
I'll
one
get
of
you
the
some
plot points of the story was that they were supposed to encounter a living ship.
Ah.
But that was going to happen later in the story. But if they're like in a small craft that basically gets gobbled up by one,
Thank you,
and I basically
boy.
think when they encounter the living ship,
Sorry.
Thank you.
that can actually make for does that increase drama?
I'm not going to go back through all of the comments because there's a bunch, but Kat's here. Hello.
Hello.
Also, who's Norton?
Norton is the antivirus.
Oh, Norton. I'm like, what are you guys talking about Norton and why is he blocking stuff?
He was blocking Cat from getting the Sims 4 to work properly.
Well, you left your juice
Just be
over
happy
here.
it wasn't McAfee because John McAfee likes his coke and hookers.
Christina knows the quote without me saying anything else. Not a whole Keisha, a valve. Miss Frizzle, that's a booty hole.
Okay, CB got 153. And then a little excerpt. I appreciate the thought, but the rabbit is absolutely enormous and it's sort of creepy. How do I tell him that without hurting his feelings? Oh, the heck with it. I need sugar. That is a whole ass mood.
Speaking of booty holes.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Can I just say there are times when I just feel sorry for Meadow, like having to put up with like both of us. Like
Space whale,
Oh.
yum, travelers.
no, because like I actually have like pages in this journal about like the living ship, and if I had it happen earlier,
I picked a great time to eat.
What if when it happens at the beginning they don't know what it is or what's going on?
yeah, that would be because the most important thing in all storytelling decisions is, does it increase drama? Does it make it the story more interesting? And that could be really fun. That would give a very interesting first act to the story. It would really change the beginning. I think I likes it.
So, Meadow,
Yes,
are you ready for this book?
I am ready.
This is a real book. It's on Amazon. I have ordered it. It is coming in for me at the end of the week. So
What is it
I will
called?
actually have a physical copy. It is called The Haunted Vagina.
OMG, I love it.
And here's the tagline. It's difficult to love a woman whose vagina is a gateway to the world of the dead. Now, oops.
Yep, I have to read it.
I think she used to be a roommate of ours. The character's
Now-
named Vicky.
Bailey
Are
just
you-
ran face first into the wall and busted up laughing. My child is a psychopath.
Now, are you ready for the excerpt? Or not the excerpt, the summary, the blurb.
I'm ready.
Steve is madly in love with his eccentric girlfriend, Stacy. Unfortunately, their sex life has been suffering as of late, because Steve is worried about the odd noises that have been coming from Stacy's pubic region. She says that her vagina is haunted. She doesn't think that it's that big of a deal. Steve, on the other hand, completely disagrees. When a living corpse climbs out of her during an awkward night of sex, Stacy learns that her vagina is actually a doorway to another world. She persuades Steve to climb inside of her to explore this strange new place. But once inside, Steve finds it difficult to return, especially once he meets an oddly attractive woman named Fig, who lives within the lonely, haunted world between Stacy's legs.
Like, I knew I needed to like mute my mic because I was just like screaming at some point. Oh my God, no!
So I read this on Amber's stream, and I hadn't read it yet,
Oh, God.
so I was trying to read it out loud as a first reading. And Amber's like, we have to do a book review of this.
Oh my God.
Someone decided to take a Margaret Cho joke a little too literally. That's all I have to say. Like, I know that whole bit, and oh my goodness, like,
What in the Chuck Tingles is this?
And Christina just said, someone wrote a biography of my life.
oh honey, girl.
Margaret is the blurb.
What a jerk. Doing it with someone and then falling in love with some random person inside their vagina. Isn't that what Jacob did in Twilight?
Oh my God.
Oh. Well, one has to ask the question, like, is it actually cheating? Because you're still technically
I cannot with
the
you.
other person. Like, unless he's gonna like kidnap the other girl and take her off outside of the vagina and run away with her. I mean, is it technically cheating? I mean,
She stole it. She can have it though. I don't care.
he's just falling in love with the woman within, rather than the external her.
I don't think the woman within is supposed to be a separate entity.
Oh, is that what I've done wrong all these years?
James, you made Meadow leave. Oh, good lord.
So,
She had to go to
who's
the
in for
angry
this?
no.
Who's in for this
No.
book review?
I mean, all right, hold on a second. Let me see how much the ebook is.
The ebook is only $5.
Hey, Jordan,
Interstate. Yep. I'm out of here. Bye.
is it by Carlton Mellick?
Yes.
Okay. Jordan, I have to buy an ebook for a book called The Haunted Vagina. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm buying it. Love you. All right, it has been purchased.
Yeah, I think so far it's me and Amber and Tiny Scribe and now you.
Rock on.
Charlie, you're muted again.
Yes, because I may be just screaming my anger, my feelings into the void. Like, it's not really anger, it's not really disgust. I don't know what this feeling is, but it's loud, and y'all don't need to hear it.
I don't know if you heard Jordan's response when I said I had to buy it. No, you don't. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm buying it.
So I might have to ask the hubby if I can buy it just to see the look on his face when he finds out that this book exists. I'm not going to read it, and I'm definitely not going to buy it, but I may have to just see if he actually just, like, explodes. Like, he just might... like,
Oh, Penumbra, what timing?
the best time
Actually, I'm pretty sure Penumbra was there for Amber's stream, so Penumbra knows about this book.
I'm sorry that there was such a delay for the stream. We've only done 2 sprints so far, and we're going to do 2 more.
Yeah, and Penumbra, I just told them about the book, The Haunted Vagina.
Excuse me while I stuff my face full of popcorn.
At least it's just your face.
Oh.
And on that note, let's do that.
I knew a girl who could actually pop a bag of popcorn. No, wait.
Bruh.
I'm just a po' boy. Nobody loves me.
All right. Let's do this.
And on that note, try to do something creative, y'all.
3, 2, 1, go! Okay, there is another sprint finished. How did everybody do?
Decently. I changed and turned on the fan, and
Wonderful.
I'm trying to cool off. And I have a friend that's
Wonderful.
asking me for a ride to the airport in the morning.
They would have to
Fun.
be a very good friend.
Have to be a very what?
Very good friend. Airport traffic is insane.
Even right now?
I don't know about right now, but sorry, having flashbacks to living and having in north of DC and having to take people down to Reagan National Airport.
Airport traffic right now is actually almost non-existent. So, of all the times to be asked to drive somebody to the airport, right now is probably the
That's
most
good.
convenient time.
At least it's just to Detroit this time, and she's not asking if I can drive her to Chicago. It's like there's a difference between a 30 to 45 minute drive and a 6 to 8 hour drive.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
there was some chatting in here that I'm not going to go through all of it, but I saw one thing I wanted to click on. I can't find it. I was eating during that entire conversation. Do you know how many times I almost choked? You guys almost killed Devin.
You can't kill a Google bot.
I told the witch doctor my lady parts were weird. I told the witch doctor a world inside had abruptly appeared.
Actually, she said to remove had abruptly because it does it again.
I told the witch doctor a world inside appeared. And then the witch doctor, he told me what I feared. He said, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, ting, walla, walla, bing, bing. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, ting, walla, walla, you're screwed. Okay, just one question. Does that particular land of dead smell like fish or cheese? Okay, here's the link for that book in case anybody wants to go and purchase it.
Oh,
Now
Devin,
I'm deleting my
Devin,
browser history.
You have succeeded and failed the internet with one comment on the live stream.
We had Bella R and the C pop in, just popping in to drop a like. Sadly, I can't stay. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't stay. But I am going to be streaming again later tonight. So if you are able to go to that one, you can get words in then. And bleaching your brain. You want them to remake the Golden Girls?
You know what I need to find? I need to read you a bunch of, because there are more titles to his list.
This seems
he's
like
as prolific as Charlie is.
This seems like a Chuck Tingles type situation.
One day when I finally have my break, I'm going to turn into a Chuck Tingles.
Okay. CB got 158. Awesome. Penumbra got 129. Awesome. Cat's buttons are messed up on Sims.
It might not be messed up. I'm wondering if it's what the
part
new
of the
stuff
update, maybe.
The update is actually going to change some relationship stuff.
You want some more popcorn? Here, you can have the rest of it. I love you. Christina made a parody song about haunted vaginas and then prepped to dinner.
As you do.
We had S. Sokolva join us. Mac and cheese or dead fish. Oh, God.
Let's see. There's a book called Satan Burger, And there's Ape Shit. And there's
Oh.
Adolf in Wonderland. There's the Baby Jesus Butt Plug.
Achmendiva.
Oh my goodness.
Cuddly Holocaust.
Adolf in Wonderland makes me think of Springtime for Hitler.
I Knocked Up Satan's Daughter.
Okay, I might read that one.
Razor Wire Pubic Hair.
Sokolova is writing in the brief break between classes. Today is the hell day. Ugh. Oh, you know what? I remember you saying Tuesday was you had like night classes and stuff.
The Morbidly Obese Ninja.
The buttons have the wrong icons on them. I saw that you posted a picture in our group chat. Let me.
I'm trying to look for the one that I just loved. But I can't.
Yeah. It says relationships, but it's not on the relationships icon. In the picture she sent.
Barbarian Beast Bitches of the Badlands.
How old are these books? Because I'm pretty sure that was a movie that I've seen. Like, it
Tumor
would have been
Proof.
on TV like right after Hell Comes to Frogtown. Like,
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Well, I've made it through several more pages of the chapter, which I'm almost done with. I actually only have one page left on it. So,
woohoo!
yay.
I'm trying to find it. Come on, hurry up.
I'm doing
Computer.
this thing that means I'm never going to get this story written. I'm planning.
This one is called Every Time We Meet at the Dairy Queen, Your Whole Fucking Face Explodes.
What in the chest tingles?
Oh my! Just okay. All right.
Oh, I think this is it. Yep. The Kobold Wizard's Dildo of Enlightenment +2.
I don't know if I'd read that, but I'd buy
That's a
one.
sequel?
No, +2.
Oh, +2. Okay. Obnoxiously perfect timing. We got back from the park just in time to throw bread in the oven. Oh, did I say hi? I saw that you said you were back, and I feel like I didn't say hi. So hello. I think I cosplayed at that in the 1990s. Why would they remake Golden Girls? Golden Girls is amazing.
I don't think it would be possible.
Explosive acne as a reaction to dairy?
I mean, if you want to know how hard it is to do a remake of the Golden Girls, there was a British version of the Golden Girls that is just insanely unwatchable.
Mm.
Like, even by knockoff television standards, it's like, they tried really hard, but it's a very particular setting with very particular characters, and
Do you hear this?
do that.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Oh, is that what I was hearing?
Shoulders, knees and toes. She came over doing the dance and singing the song. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Okay, now this one has some synopsis that actually sounds cool. Meta, you might like it even more because it takes place in Portland. The creature was finally dead. After months of fighting it, trying desperately to stop it as it rampaged across the American countryside, turning city after city into a landscape of rubble, we finally managed to beat the damn thing. We actually saved the human species. We survived, but the corpse still lingers. In the center of the city, once known as Portland, Oregon, there lies a mountain of flesh, hundreds of thousands of tons of rotting flesh. It has filled the city with disease and dead lizard stench, contaminated the water supply with its greasy, putrid fluids, clogged the air with toxic gases so thick that you can't leave your house without the aid of a gas mask, and no one really knows quite what to do about it. A 1,000-man demolition crew has been trying to clear it out one piece at a time, but after 3 months of work, they've barely made a dent. And then there's the junkies who have started burrowing into the monster's guts, searching for a drug produced by its fire glands, setting back the excavation even longer. It seems like the corpse will never go away, and with the quarantine still in place, we're not even allowed to leave. We're stuck in this disgusting, rotten hell forever.
That seemed like it was never going to end.
That synopsis?
That was really long. Yeah, that was really long. But it sounds really intense.
It's like the aftermath of Godzilla being killed, basically.
Which is not something people have ever, thought about before, really. Like, you think about, oh, we got to kill this because it's going to kill all of us, but then you kill it, now what happens?
Pacific Rim goes into the whole black market in kaiju parts.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. But I watch way too many kaiju movies.
I like Pacific Rim. It wasn't the best kaiju movie out there, but I still enjoyed it. It was enjoyable.
Oh, that's how you start a fight on the internet of the best kaiju movie, because everyone has their favorite and no one agrees on anything.
Right. It's really polarizing.
Yeah.
It's fine. I liked it. It's an enjoyable movie. Storytelling wise, it's not the best movie out there, but it's enjoyable. So
Christina said it's pretty much Portland, but with actual dead bodies.
Portland is an interesting place.
Never been, and now I don't know that I want to.
Okay, so have you seen Portlandia?
No.
I recommend it because it's funny, and that show is actually, it's exaggerated, but it's actually pretty accurate, of what people in Portland are like. There's a lot of gay pride stuff in Portland, too, so it's a good place for gay pride stuff. It's not a good place for teenage girls to live, though, because there's a big sex trafficking problem.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not good.
I used to want to live in Portland when I was younger because I wanted to live in a city, but I still wanted to live in Oregon. So, yeah, I don't want that anymore.
I've just gotten to a point in my life where I either want to live in the big city or completely out in the middle of nowhere. Nothing in between. No more suburbs. No more of whatever the hell I'm in now.
It is pretty cool if you know where to go. And one thing trip that my family always used to take in the summer is Portland has the Saturday farmers market that's citywide every single Saturday, basically. And it's really cool, especially in the summer. In the winter, it's kind of dead because it's so cold. But in the summer, and the whole downtown is just a big farmers market, it's really nice and a fun time. And it goes through all of Chinatown area and downtown area and stuff. I love McMinnville. So, Christina, where I grew up is Grand Rod, which is about 30 minutes away from McMinnville. So when we would go into town for groceries and stuff, we would go into McMinnville. And McMinnville itself is the reason why my grandma chose to buy her farm in Grand Ronde because that downtown strip of McMinnville with the brick buildings and stuff said it reminded her of where she grew up in England.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Well, Rich Fury, that's one of the countries I will end up in at some point.
Me and Jordan have talked about if the opportunity ever arose for us to move to the UK, 100% we're taking it.
If for no other reason than for the drama of the whole thing.
CB wanted to live in Hoboken, New Jersey because it was close enough to Manhattan without being in Manhattan.
Fair.
But it's New Jersey.
But it's New Jersey, so.
I mean, you can always live in New York, New Jersey, which is literally right across the bridge. And it's pretty much an enclave of New York for people who can't live there because the rent too high.
I was in choir, Christina. I went to Grand Ronde, or not Grand Ronde. I went to Grand Ronde Elementary, and then when I was in choir, I went to Perrydale High School. So we could have crossed paths and never known it. I graduated in 2014. And I was in choir all 4 years of high school. Bon Jovi are from New Jersey. I didn't know that.
Yep.
That is true. But I will say that just the warning as somebody who lived on the East Coast for way too long, most people from New Jersey are much more Jay and Silent Bob than they are any other stereotype that I ever ran into there. Like, just watch Clerks, and that's New Jersey. That's like New Jersey, the motion picture. Like my experience there.
It's weird because when we went on the cruise that took off from Jersey, we got all the loud Guidos.
That's a thing that's there as well.
You know what I don't understand is my father-in-law gave Jordan the nickname of Guido. And I don't get it because they're not Italian.
And he doesn't seem like a Guido. His hair doesn't seem greasy enough.
Oh, thanks, Devin. State choir. We did probably cross paths at some time. My favorite venue for the state choir competition was Linfield College in McMinnville.
You were just creeping me out. Like, are you secretly the same person? Like,
We're
you coming to get her, Christina? Like, is that what this is? Is this your Highlander moment? Like, you're just filling her out to make sure that she is the one that you have to take out so that you can survive? Like, is that what's going on here?
Okay, let's do our final sprint, and then we can do outros and end this shindig.
Okay.
All right. Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go. Tingle, tingle, tingle. Chuck Tingle.
I couldn't find the tab. Like, it's one of these. Which one is it? I should have just looked for the duck. I don't know why I didn't look for the duck, but I didn't
Look for the duck.
I just had a moment.
Okay, so do you remember back in the 80s, they were selling those basically answering machine tapes?
Yes.
I just remember the one that was like, I think it was like Run DMC saying, "Wait for the beep. If you telephone when I'm not home, you just wait for the beep."
I don't remember who it was, but I do remember this. And I remember like the people that had them, and then there were everyone started deciding that their answering machine had to have its own jingle. And so people tried to be creative that really shouldn't be creative. And you just hated calling people because you never knew what horrible, horrible, horrible things you were going to be exposed to.
I had to run upstairs and get Noelle because she really wants to take a bath and is not patient to wait for me to finish this dang stream. And she went up there and climbed into the tub and was just sitting there in the tub with no water or anything. But like she was really quiet. So I was like, okay, I gotta go make sure she's not getting into something.
And Christina, no. Just no. No tingle tingle Kululimpa.
Jingle, 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 I can hear my sleigh bells ring. I am old Chris Tingle. I'm the king of jingling. Sorry, that's what that made me think of. I don't know why.
What is it? Is it the name Tingle from Zelda?
I don't know.
Just a really weird, fruity elf.
If not, it's going to be in a fantasy story arc coming to you shortly by C.E. Dorset.
I remember those, and I made a lot of pocket money singing people's messages for the holidays. Bonnie got 273. Those are the magic words, Chase. Oh, no, I did not go upstairs to tinkle, Evan. No tinkling. A quiet child is a child getting into something. Yeah. Well, she wasn't getting anything because she said she wanted to take a bath because she has a yucky diaper, and I was like, okay, let's get your diaper changed because you're smelly. And she said, take a bath. And I said, no, you got to wait till the stream's over, and then I'll go put you in the bath, and I can sit there with you. And she's like, take a bath. And I was like, no, just go grab the wet wipes, and I'll change your diaper. And then she disappeared, and I'm like, oh, boy. So I went upstairs to see if she's getting into something. She climbed into the bathtub fully clothed, and it was just sitting there. And I was like, what are you doing? She's like, take a bath. I'm like, oh, my God, just be patient, child. Like, you can take a bath when this is over.
I want to take a bath now. I have to say, though, it's kind of refreshing because most kids just don't want to ever do that. So,
yeah, I don't know. She just really likes taking baths. She's weird. My ding-a-ling. I want to play with my ding-a-ling.
if you want to hear a really messed up rap song, just search for My Ding-a-Ling. And let's just see who was it. It was Skepta and Stefan Don did a, check it out. It's fun. You got to kind of like British grime music, but beyond that, it's fun.
But what about the song Smell Your Dick?
Okay, can we just talk about Quarantine Thick by 2 Chainz for a second? Because I didn't know that I needed that song in my life until I listened to that song.
Didn't know that existed.
I didn't either. I was just scrolling through new releases and saw that 2 Chainz had a song called Quarantine Thick. And I was just like, oh God, it's 2 Chainz. What the? And then I listened to it and I was like, oh God, it's 2 Chainz. And then I found out there's a video and I watched it and I was like, oh God, it's 2 Chainz. But like in all the best possible ways. I don't know that it's supposed to be funny, but the hubby and I laughed so hard we could barely stay in our chairs. Like we almost ruffled, like literally ruffled, watching the video and listening.
How does it compare with Doja Cat's "I'm a Cow"?
I'm just saying, it's about a girl who can't go to the gym anymore, so now she quarantine thick.
Okay, so the I'm a cow made me think about a trend that was going around on TikTok for a while of stay-at-home moms that breastfeed, and it would like have a shot of like they're holding their baby covered or whatever, breastfeeding, and it just goes to them and they're like, "Bitch, I'm a cow."
Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow.
Okay, CB got 212 and then an excerpt. All right, that's it, you two. I have heard enough. Nat, start putting the extra clothes Pepper stuffed into her suitcase back in the wardrobe. We are going to the airport. CB likes taking baths too, despite what happened when I was 4. Noelle actually was afraid of the bath for a little while because she almost drowned herself. She was like normal bath time, washing her, whatever, and she decided to waterboard herself under the faucet.
I'm laughing because it's definitely not funny.
And so she was scared to get in the bath for a long time. And now she loves baths, and she'll, oh, goodness gracious, child. She'll just like kind of lay on her back and float there with her eyes closed. She just likes relaxing in the bathtub. Minnie Spence likes baths too.
Can I just say, I feel like we've gotten to the point where Bender was right. You know, like comedy, it's so passe, but tragedy, now that's funny. Or is it just me?
Oh, I agree.
You know, when you were talking about 2 Chainz, it made me think of T-Pain, and then I was like, oh yeah, T-Pain is like actually like a fantastic singer.
Oh, he is.
If
Like
you
I
haven't
would,
heard his actual singing, like, bruh.
because especially during quarantine, he did a bunch of acapella stuff on YouTube, and
He won the first season of The Masked Singer, and nobody figured out that it was him until like he won and he took off his thing, and they're like, oh my god, because like I don't know if anybody watches The Masked Singer, but like throughout the series or throughout the show, they are giving clues to try to give hints of who they are, and he got first place, and none of the judges could guess that it was him.
yeah, because that whole auto-tune thing was just shtick.
That was
It
just
made the
his,
song funny,
like, yeah, that wasn't like because he couldn't sing. It was just something he was doing, and yeah, so he's actually an amazingly good singer. And then what's funny is the second place on that show was Donny Osmond.
Another remarkably good singer.
He was a good singer, but what I don't understand is how the judges didn't guess who he was, because one of the clues that he brought in was he had a wig, and he said, this wig got me thrown in prison, and it was the wig he wore in Joseph. And as soon as he gave that hint, and I was like, yep, it's him. I know it's him. And the judges didn't get it. I'm like, how did she?
But that's the thing with Donny Osmond's entire career. He's basically been the Masked Singer before there was a Masked Singer. Because when they were trying to separate him from his Donnie Marie days, they did the Who is the Mysterious Singer and released his album with no name on it. Just so people could be like, oh, goodness, I really like this song. I really like the song. And then they did a big premiere on MTV of the video so that they could reveal, oh, it's Donny Osmond.
Yeah. Pender is always right. He told us, but nobody listened.
Yeah.
I'd never heard T-Pain sing before. I'd only ever heard his like auto-tuned stuff, which is fine because his music was good anyways. But I just never had heard him actually sing, and so I didn't guess it from the clues and stuff, but like, my God, he's really good.
Yeah, he's one of those pop stars that's kind of like Lady Gaga, who's so much a better singer than people know they are because of the music that they put out. They don't actually showcase their full talent.
So Lady Gaga in A Star Is Born.
And you can still find a lot of her, you can still find a lot of her old stuff if you just search Stephanie Germanata and she put it on YouTube. She is such a good singer.
Yeah, she's good. There's a lot of singers that like are underappreciated for their actual abilities. Like, honestly, I think Miley Cyrus is actually a good singer.
Yes.
A lot of people don't think she is, but I think she's actually good. Like, Wrecking Ball, the vocal ability in the verses, I thought was really good. Okay, sorry.
See, I figured that out with when she did a collab with Snoop Dogg, and they didn't say who the singer was when the track first came out, and it was such a beautiful like verse on there. And then later they were like, "Oh, by the way, that was Miley Cyrus," and it was just like, "What?"
She has a cover of a song that she did from, God, what is it called? It's really popular on TikTok right now. Shit, I'm gonna have to look it up, but it's really good. It's like a 80s rock song. What is that song?
See, I don't think it's the one you're trying to do, but my mind keeps going to "Dreams" by Fleetwood Mac. But that's not the one you're doing.
I'm gonna have to figure it out. I have no idea what it is, but she has a cover of it. It's trending on TikTok right now. It's really good, and like it fits her voice really well. I don't know. I don't know. I knew it was Donnie because of the tone of his voice. He has such a recognizable voice. Yeah, I was kind of guessing that it was him, but I wasn't like totally sure. But then that hint like gave it away for me, and I was like, I don't understand how they didn't get it just from this hint alone. Midnight Sky, Stevie Nicks. Miley has a cover of it. Is that the song I was humming just now?
Maybe.
Midnight Sky.
That would be why.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
That's why I would be thinking Fleetwood Mac, because Stevie Nicks.
It's good. It's good.
Sweet Stevie Nicks.
All right. Jace needs to sleep, so I think we should do outros.
He's been quiet for a while. He might already be there.
I'm getting close.
All right. Well, Charlie, since you came in later, you can go first.
Hello, everybody. My name is Charlie. I do streams and junk on my channel, and I stream on Wednesdays and Fridays fairly consistently. I've been doing a lot of pop-ups lately, not just for like writing purposes, but just, for chats and stuff, because sometimes I feel like I need to decompress and other people might too. So make sure that if you subscribe to hit the notification bell, so maybe you'll find out if I'm doing that. I'm trying to get better about like telling people on social media, but I am bad at it. I am working on like 1,002 books right now, and I really want to have something out by January. So I'm going to buckle down and get something done. We shall see which one it is, but something will be out by then. I also do a lot of different podcasts. You can find links to everything that I do at projectshadow.com.
Cool. I am Jace Maxwell. I'm an author of urban fantasy. I'm an editor for Rose City Editing at rosecityediting.com. I do sim streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 p.m. Eastern. And on Wednesdays, I do the Sims 4 3-play with Meadow and Cat, starting on Cat's Twitch channel at noon. And then my channel at 2-ish, and then Meadow's channel at 4-ish. And on Saturdays, I do my productivity streams at 4 p.m. Eastern. This Saturday, it's going to be a little different because I'm part of the write-a-thon that's happening on that day. And so I'm still going to be at 4, but it's only going to be 4 to 5 because there's a lot of people participating.
All right. So Devin put in the link for Hina's stream because she's streaming right now. So if you want to keep doing sprints and such, you can go over there. I will also be streaming again later tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. So hopefully you guys can join me for that.
And I will be on with Heather in just a little bit.
Oh, and Heather streams after me too as well. So Devin also put in the link for mine and Jason's website, realcityediting.com. So we are both freelance editors, and if you'd like to hire us, please go to our website and check us out. We would appreciate it, and we would love to work with you. So for me, hello everybody. My name is Meadow Lamero. I stream on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern, and then for the month of November, every single day at 10 p.m. Eastern. And tomorrow, not only is it Charlie's birthday tomorrow, but it is also my 1-year anniversary on AuthorTube, and I will be doing a giveaway on my channel. All you have to do to win is be at my live stream tomorrow night participating, and you'll be entered, and you will have a chance to win a craft book of your choice.
Woo!
So yay, excitement for that. Then I don't have as much to say now because Jace is with me and he already said like half of it.
I make your outros easy.
Yeah, when it's just me, I feel like I talk forever for my outros. So yeah, the Sims thing, streaming, editing, giveaway. Oh, I'm also organizing a write-a-thon relay for the last day of Nano. It's going to go from midnight Eastern to midnight Hawaiian for the last day. So there are still a couple of time slots available for people to host if you would like to sign up for that. Keep in mind the spots for Eastern people are early morning, middle of the night. So yeah, and I believe that's it for me. So I will bid you all adieu and hopefully see you guys later.